Hi, everyone. Wherever you are, good morning, good evening. On this crazy planet, I'm Mark Gray, live from Normandy, and I'm having the great pleasure to be hosting again on DTV Dimensions TV, Wayne Bush, who's in Texas. Hi, Wayne. How are you?
Hey, Mark. How's it going? Good to talk
Great.
to you.
Good to talk to you too. It's been a while, and you've been very active. I've seen a few of your shows, and you've written a couple of articles lately, and that's why I'm inviting you here today, because we want your point of view on my show for the French people and English-speaking people who are watching the show on the afterlife wishcraft, which is basically creating our go-to world during our exit from the Matrix. Can you tell us about manifesting reality in the afterlife and how you came up with your ideas and solutions?
Sure, I can give it a shot. There's just so much legwork you're going to have to kind of do to kind of set up the scenario, because you kind of have to understand the mechanism of the reality that we're in. If this is a prison or a matrix, so to speak, then you kind of have to understand the parameters of it and what all's going on. So I've kind of taken it upon myself to explore this area, and so I wrote an article about that called Witchcraft and How to Manifest Your Own Reality. The one I wrote recently was about whether the white light of the near-death experience is an artificial intelligence or a hive mind computer. Let me see if I can pull up the article on the witchcraft. I got it a little bit further down in my notes. Okay, here we go. So, first of all, I just want to say that I don't know for certain what happens when one dies. I mean, I don't think anyone does, in my opinion. And the contents of the article are just the findings of my many years of research into near-death experiences and other areas, OBEs and all kinds of them that have to do with the process of death and the afterlife. And previously I wrote an article called Why I Will Choose Not to Go to the White Light When I Die, which was kind of relevant too. And then another one on the so-called void of fullness and pure awareness. It's kind of like a cosmic womb of creation. So I think if one chooses not to go to the white light, and it's, because we're told constantly when you die, go to the light, go to the light. And, everyone's pretty much heard of the meme. And, it's all to do with the near-death experiencers that came back, and a lot of them were technically dead, right? And it's only because a doctor resuscitated them that they are even alive to tell their story. And I think they probably have the most cogent argument as to what happens when you die, because technically they were dead, temporarily. So they got I think a brief glimpse into sort of what begins to take place on the other side. So if one chooses not to go to that white light, and because I've written extensively on why it might not be a good idea to do that.